Oh my goodness, it is so early in the morning, chat. I was late to this, not gonna lie. Just got here. What is going on, everyone? Literally just woke up from bed, splashed water on my face, and now we are here for these rune fights. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. It's been a week since we've streamed, a week since the last fights in this KVK and in Zone 5, which we were able to eventually win. And now we are in the Altar of Darkness, where we currently have control, which is pretty good. Some might say even pretty unexpected, seeing as we're fighting against a 3-kingdom camp. But I mean, it's been a back and forth though. Like they've had us pushed back to here, and that's what usually happens for altars, is that it's always going to be a bit of a back and forth. My two altar marches of choice is going to be QSH plus Gang, GG, and Achilles. I don't know. That's been like the best performing marches I've had so far this KVK, and I'm like, you know what? Should be good enough. And yeah, join me as I attempt to wake up while we stream this. It is currently, I'm from North America, so what is it, like 6 something? 6:13 a.m. Are you late? No, I'm late. I literally just started the stream, so what's up, what's up? Hopefully everyone's been doing well. Be sure to like the streams, share it out to your homies, because we're gonna be here for at least 3 hours or so. So we are fighting against 2377, 2890, and 3331, and then there's another fight down here where it is 1093 versus the 5A seeds, and the 5A seeds seem to be doing really well. At least from what I was seeing. This is the first runes, yeah. I haven't streamed runes in a very long time because I'm not a big runes fan. Like fighting with one march is kind of meh. But I'm like, you know what? One of my New Year's resolutions was to just stream whenever I'm fighting, so be more consistent with the content. First ball fight? I think we started fighting maybe 10 minutes ago. At least that's when we got the ping. That's when I woke up. So we didn't really miss too much. My eyes are literally still closed right now because they hurt. Because I literally just woke up. My sleep schedule's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm so set to my sleep schedule now, where I sleep at like 1 and then I wake up at like 8:30. Now like whenever I deviate from that, it's just like it's so hard. But this KVK, I've had to deviate from that so much because of the past opening times. It's been 13 UTC sharp every single event. It's been interesting. They like set it this time. Even this rune opens at 13 UTC. They're kind of cooking our siege man right here. Wow, survived with 9.6k. Might as well just sad face at that point, brother. Like you can see, they have more numbers than us. I'm curious as to why some people are not in Alliance though. It is Tides of War. The tide right now, the more KP you get, the more attack you get. It's perfect because I didn't get to max out the last time we had this tide, because like, let's be real, Zone 5 was just diving into their cities to try to get KP, and it just wasn't about that. So we're gonna try to catch up at least a little bit in terms of KP here, so that we can get the attack for past 7 in Kingsland. Oh my goodness, that QSH is brave. Oh, it's sheep. Start getting hit by AoE of these siege marches. But I'm assuming we're balling up here to make sure everyone actually wakes up. Everyone's actually on. I think an hour. I remember back in the day when runes happened, we would be up like, or the fights would start like 2 hours before the rune opened. Now it's an hour. Which, thank God. If I've had to wake up at 5 AM, bro. It's gonna be a bit of a staring contest. They have like a wall of siege here, just pelting at our ball, slowly pushing us back, making sure that the AFKs are not as AFK, or else they're gonna get punished. Oh man. There's just like one march that decides to sad face because they're like, oh, I got pelted by siege too much. I'm just getting continuously hit here. The siege march is also sad facing in. A total annihilation pop up for killing that one siege march. Let me see the marches other people are using. A lot of infantry marches. Arthur primary? I heard Arthur Achilles is pretty good actually. Should I try that? I'm just using the standard GG Achilles because I thought that was pretty good too. Maybe I'll have infantry march on rotation as well. I'll have a 3 march rotation. I'm gonna go put that on there. Oh shoot, we're fighting. Of course, the one time I don't look at the murder ball. We are pushing them. Alright, let's lock in. We can't really say positioning diff if we only have 1 march, right? The standstill tactic with the 1 march should work still, no? I'm in the murder ball, so I'm just getting unlucky with people hitting me. Maybe I'm not in the murder ball. Ooh. Oh, getting pushed back, that's why. I'm like, I swear I'm standing still. Alright, we'll just stat face here then. Oh my gosh, I got destroyed. Oh, I need a rune. Where'd I get one of those? Got a 7/7 here. I wouldn't think the March speed would be that useful in a rune fight, but I guess it's still decent because out of all the runes you could have picked, they chose that. So. Wait. Yeah, this is pretty dominating by them. I was like, why am I getting targeted? It's because they're pushing into us. So that makes sense. These people are still pushing to want a sad face or... So it's not that beneficial, but I definitely still need some KP for this zone, so I guess I'll take it. Maybe we could actually bounce this back. I actually expect us to lose this rune fight, to be honest, because we have less players overall. But who knows, maybe we could win it. Looks like we're continuing to push here. I don't see markers, so I'm just gonna follow what everyone else is doing. Yeah, the Dead March teleported back because of the Tides of War. It's pretty useful. Let me show you. You have a tide here that defeated troops teleport back to its city. Shoot. Why am I walking back home? I gotta turn that off in my game settings. Might have lost like 1,000,000 KP just there. Alright, the standstill and wait strat. Looks like it's working. You can tell because the rage bar is continuing to get up here. Trying to be a lot more smarter with my open field fighting. Want to make sure that the rage bar continues to increase, although I think I overstepped my bounds a little bit. Yeah. It's like this tightrope that you have to walk to keep your rage bar while also not be overextended. I lost some of one of my rage bar there, but I think it should be okay. Ooh, someone pelted me with skills. It's not very good. Their rage bar is getting pretty high. Make sure we at least pop the skill. We did. Okay, nice. Looks like their marches are also sat facing and teleporting back as well. I'm seeing a lot of Arthur primaries though. Maybe we should try that. I mean, there are a lot of Achilles primaries in here. Maybe Achilles primary is better because the AoE pops first. Is the argument that I've been told. Yeah, they're starting to route now. Kill him! Let's see where everyone else is going. Oh wow, Lucky Bing. You don't really see that often. What are these marches doing? What the heck? Alright, well, I'll just continue on pushing. Try and distract us from the mission, I guess. Nice. Skill still went off. They're starting to push us back a little bit here. Oh my gosh, my march just went crazy. Alright, let's sack Mr. GG here. Oh damn, they're putting markers on people walking back home. That's crazy. All that, I don't know, gain 200k KP up? Because yeah, when you sad face, you really lose out on the good bulk of your trades. But it's all good. So I used to like bring out all my marches for some reason. Oops. I don't really see that many Arthur primaries. I see a couple. I still see a couple GG primaries, so I'm guessing I'm doing it right. That GG Achilles is still decent. Alright, looks like we're reballing up. Let me close my eyes again. Oh, we're pushing. I'm just following the trend of the ball here. Gotta play a lot smarter with my QSH than I did last time. Yeah, looks like this push is leadership sanctioned because there was this king skill on it. Pop my skills at least. Perfect. Yeah, we're popping skills like crazy right now, actually. Well, more for the cheap old young AoE, perfect. We're skill popping maniac. Hopefully we're doing some damage. I think we are. Young skill pop again, there you go. Slowly get our rage back up there. That was QSH skill, and then the young. Perfect. We're still at 100k, so as soon as we hit 90k, we sad face, I think. Yeah, we're at 90. You have served your purpose well. QSH. This should be a good report, I think. Oh wow. That wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I thought we were cooking on the AoE. Oh, essentially just like went 1-for-1. Alright, let's go ahead and go back.
此城危急存亡之秋也。六合不足道，万国尽归秦。
How are we doing in terms of the tide? Okay, we're at 2.5. Not bad. I think I get like 0.1 attack per whatchamacallit. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to speed up my tech. I get 0.1 attack per 1 million KP. So I think I've gotten. I guess we could check. I like this feature, the fact that we could see. Yeah, I've gotten 3 mil. Oh, where's my march going home? I gotta change that. Combat settings. Auto retreats. How do I tell it to not stay hold that position after attack? There you go. Yeah, Alhaithan's a beast when it comes to getting KP, bro. I don't know how he does it. If there's a KP leaderboard, he'll be near the top. Just by default, even with one march. I'm getting destroyed right now with this march. I'm not a very good back and forth fighter. I gotta get back into the swing of finding that sweet spot of doing damage while I'm not taking damage. I don't know how this became a murder line and how it ended up at the back of the line, but I guess we'll take it. We're slowly getting pushed out though. That face out. That's gonna be a very bad report. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. Could have been worse. Pretty much trading 1 for 1 in like losing situations. Which we shall take as a W. Oh, I'm still not awake yet. It's 6:38. Woke up 30 minutes ago and my eyes still hurt, bro. I'm just gonna take a nap right now, for real. But yeah, overall, you can see GV's been able to push us back more than we have been able to push them back. And they got this smart thing going on where when you're winning the murder ball, you kind of have your low marches push up so that they get sad base and refresh. And then you reball up with your fresh marches in the back. We really haven't had that luxury, I think. Of having that second murder ball in the back of your pushing murder ball. Okay, good skill cycle there. Still getting pelted though. Maybe I'm getting targeted by an arrow tower. Look at the arrow towers in the back doing so much damage to us. That's one thing you also got to keep in mind. So arrow towers in this situation are really good KP getters and good for trades. And in this case, it's pretty good for holding the position too, strategically. Alright, we're gonna sad face here. Like, I don't even think I played bad there, just got unlucky and got hit. I don't even think that was bad. I was in the murder ball. I got targeted, sure, but I was in the murder ball pushing with the team. Didn't overextend, I just got destroyed. Got a little bit outnumbered. I don't have Shajar, but I heard that is a really good march though. I didn't invest in Shajar. I was told that if you only do that if you're trying to run 3 archer marches, and I sometimes do, but she's a very conditional commander. Shoot, I just saw your message. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. And everyone that's new to the stream, hello. This is Just Woke Up Ploto. Trying to still cope with the early pass opening times. Maybe next time I'll get a coffee or something. I don't even drink coffee, but like an ice cap. Where am I? Dude. These fights here, you could only go into the altar with 1 march here, I'll show you. Every governor can only dispatch 1 troop, so technically I'm only fighting with 1. But I have reinforcement marches outside, just ready to go once my march stat base is in the ruins. So yeah, that's why we're only running with these 4 marches dispatched right now. And welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. Good to see we still have new players in 2026. Alrighty. Yeah, I feel like as soon as you get in here, I'm just getting destroyed by arrow towers. Cause like I'm like in the middle of the murder ball, actually in the back of the murder ball, and I'm still getting the horn blares, which is means someone's targeting you. Yeah, we're getting pushed. Like a full retreat here. March, make it. Where is March? It's right here. Sweet. Let's see how the bottom side's doing. Because on paper, our AC should be very advantaged. Because look at their numbers advantage. It is 5 kingdoms versus 1. But the 1 kingdom is 1093, who has 2 main alliances. So I've been on paper, our ally should win that pretty easily, but 1093 always ended up being competitive in some way, shape, or form, so. I always miss a rebound push, which is like the easiest. This is the easiest form of KP right here. I always get stat face before that, so maybe I fall back with the people like as soon as they start falling back, so that I can be healthy enough to get some free KP while we're rebounding. We're not 2.8% damage, so. Will I be able to get 10? Probably not, but we'll get close. I believe there should be another one of these tides during past 7s. Or Kingsland, probably. So I should be able to get the 15% 15% damage. Or 15% attack, rather. Which doesn't exactly equate to damage, but close enough. Pretty good counter push by us. Using the stand still and wait method here so that we don't overextend. Seems to be pretty effective. Looks like they are full retreating right now, so we'll continue pushing a bit harder here. I'm happy to see that we're still competitive. We're still like pretty competitive, even with the numbers disadvantage here. The thing that's really interesting about being in these big Imperium kingdoms where there's not as many players, like it's kind of similar to the build of 60 GT, is that you really need to be on 24/7 or else, especially in these rune fights. Well, runes don't really matter at the end of the day, but you could feel the profound difference in rune fights because like -1 March is like a lot actually. Ooh, they're walking back, perfect. There's so many of their players that do that. I'm really surprised. Like, what are they doing? They just like click on the ground and then just AFK. Maybe they're all North American players like me, with their eyes half open. The thing is, I'm East Coast North America, so this is the best time zone for this. If you're West Coast, the fighting started at 3 AM, so. Okay, we gotta be very careful with how we approach the fights now. Super easy to, you know, do well when you're pushing into them, but when they're pushing into you, it gets tough. Still able to get skills off, so this is good. We're doing really good with the positioning. If I side face early enough, I could be here for the rebound. Yeah, stop side face. I'm gonna reball back up here. Yeah, that was a really, really good push by us. When we push all together, it's so easy to get KP, so easy, but... Arthur Achilles, best solo cav. I don't see anyone else using Arthur Achilles though. I think it's too squishy, no? I could try it though. And what's up, Kelvin? Sorry, I haven't really been looking at chat because my eyes are like half dead right now. It's so early in the morning. No, I wasn't here for the rebound. Darn it. That's okay. This is a good report. Standstill and wait tactic is definitely the way to go. It just needs to continue to position properly. That's 2.6, so we got like what, 2% attack just off our 0.2% attack just off that one report. Not bad. We're now up to 3.2 from like the 1% we were at earlier. 7 minutes until rune opens. Oh, okay. Hmm. KP check real quick. 8 million KP. Not bad. Especially as someone that came late. Everyone in top of KP is 489, by the way. I don't know why that is. Perhaps it's because we were outnumbered. So the KP's funneled into more marches. But at the same time, you'd expect us to be trading more negatively for we have more marches. Or then more marches rather. Got a bit of a farm account coming to the runes, joining us. Let's do a G5 update here. Looks like 1093. And you can tell the strategy here. They're pushing for one last push into the runes to try to delay. Coalitions KP. How do you like a coalition KP? Talking about alliance KP. Okay, like a coalition KP. Let me see. Looks like they're starting to dive our arrow towers here. King skill indicates a push. We got double king skill. What the heck? How did that happen? Okay, we're a bit too far up. Stay in the center of the ball. The way that I remember it is like these dotted lines is like your attack range essentially. So you kind of want to keep your marches around that dotted line here. Oh, that's kind of hard to tell when it's such a back and forth fight. I think we're doing a pretty good job though. I'll try the other march. Arthur Achilles. I'll give it a spin once we sad face here. I'm not even gonna move. It's time to sad face. Boom. But that report should be pretty decent. It's pretty good. The only thing is I have to gear up my stuff. Oh, it's gonna be tedious. Alright, where's Arthur?
No knight who sitteth at my table is above any other.
Apparently it does, this does the most damage, so give it a try. Where is he? Hello? Am I tripping? Select 5 power. Do I not have skills? Do I not have a skill tree on this guy?
Might make it right.
Oh, I do. I wonder why he's so low in the power when he has my best calf stuff. Ridiculous.
Might make it righteous.
I don't know if it's the right tree I have on there. I didn't have Blex check it. I didn't get the Blex stamp of approval. Hey, Surgeon, I missed you too, brother. I'm sorry, chat. If you guys are new to the stream, I literally just woke up, so. Well, I can't say that if I've been streaming for an hour, but like, I got out of bed, went to the bathroom, splashed water in my face, and then we've been here ever since. Oh my gosh, wait, my quick command's not on. Oh, I trolled. No. I get some free KP off this one guy. Sweet. And now our rage bar is decently good. The thing that's crazy about ball fights realistically is that if one person mispositions, it really helps the opponent's side because you could just refill your rage bar, unless you troll like me, like I just did, where I thought it's hitting the ground, but then there's there's just a march in there for some reason. So now I'm half health because my march fanned out into the enemy murder ball here. I think runes are open soon, which is not good because we're getting hella pushback, but what can you do? As long as we have one guy in there, it should be fine. But you can see they're heavily pushing us out of that corner. Realistically, we should be fighting for this corner. Oh wow, the Guardians are here. We have a march up top. Okay, we have some sacrificial lambs here. And we're about to rebound out, actually. We might be able to win this rune. Yeah, they're starting to sad face out here. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Good timing for us, actually. Like, unironically, copiumly. They do have a full murder ball of arrow towers, though, that we need to clear out, but it's all good. Yeah, that's a good report right there. Yeah, they have so much siege on their side. But the thing about siege is that it's good with holding, but if you're getting pushed back, it's useless. So this is really, really good. You could see that we're really making a lot of progress here. But the thing is, this has been a ping pong type of fight where they've had the advantage with numbers, so I don't think we'll be able to secure the runes just yet. And you can see, yeah, they have some cavalry marches just walking around. And to be honest, securing runes is nice, but let me see what the... Yeah. I'm gonna let leadership decide what to do with those stragglers. I'm just going to continue reinforcing the front line, because if you have too many people just trying to attack the people in the back, won't be very good. And they're pushing us back anyway, so. You can tell that they have more numbers. Look at the reinforcement line of theirs compared to ours here. There's like no reinforcements coming in. Marker's leaked, by the way, but I don't think that's any surprise. Focus on the murder ball, which makes perfect amount of sense. Alright, this is the debut of Arthur Achilles in this KVK. It's been heralded very, very well by Calvin or Mod. Now, I have been told it does a lot of damage, but it is pretty squishy, so I'm going to be playing rather reserved for now. Trying to sneak in some KP here and there. Where the heck is it even hitting? There you go. Initial skill cycle there. We're getting pelted by Siege, by the way. This is crazy. Like, I'm not even getting hit by anything but Siege, so it's... The reports are going to be a bit skewed. Oh, the bottom side ball is collapsing. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, all right. We'll give the march another try, because this was... If you're sad facing out like that, that was not going to be a good report. 100%. We'll give it another try. That's a bit of a skill issue, not gonna lie. Just I didn't have situational awareness that the bottom side of the ball was collapsing there. Let's check the report though, at least. It's not bad. For that situation, it's not bad. We literally got... Well, I won't say we got left. I'd say that we held the line for our brethren. But yeah, this is the rebound that I'm talking about here. And this one might kick us out of the runes, to be honest. The thing about runes is that as soon as your opponents have control of the rune, it is so hard to fight back for that control. Like, I don't think in my rock career has there been a rune that someone's won. And what I know it's happened in rock, but in what I've played, this one guy right here is just holding it down for us right now. Because yeah, we are getting so pushed. Actually, that one guy is the only reason why they don't have the runes right now. Oh, they got it. Oh my gosh, this is another one. Nah, they have it 100%. Which is to be expected. Yep, there you go. They got it. GG's. Oh, we're still gonna be fighting here. There's an expected outcome. When it comes to one march per person, yeah, that's definitely not our strong suit, I think, in 2489. But to be, I'm actually surprised by, I'm not surprised, but I'm happy with the, at least it's competitive, you know, like it was a good fight. We did what we could. Yeah, I face tank a little way too much, by the way. Maybe it's just, I think this KVK I've just been face tanking because the fights are so early in the freaking morning, bro. It's like 7 a.m. Woke up at, start streaming at 6. I just don't care. Yeah, I got better things to do than care about my trades. Which I guess is good for my allies, because they could just, you know, hitch onto the bandwagon while I'm just getting destroyed. Although in 2049 everyone also face tanks, so well, most people. I won't say everyone. There are definitely some people that fight in the back over here. Hey, you know what? Still positive trades even though we face tanks, so we'll take it. Let's check the bottom side, by the way. I'm curious how their runes are going. Still contested. Wow, shout out to 1093. It's still contested. Will they have enough? There's one March from Shred Dog just being that nuisance. It literally is just that one guy that's holding it down. By the way, what are these? Enemy elimination. I want to make sure I don't troll my Arthur here. I mean, maybe we could do it. What do you guys think? Do you think we could take it back? The GVL Altar of Darkness? To take it back, we have to clear out the whole rune. So that was... I don't know, man. IDK. Unless GV77 and their campmates fall asleep, I think it's gonna be tough. Or unless we start waking up more. Yeah, I'll take a look at the KP numbers of the other altar. The thing about this altar has just been so much action that... Oh, my hostel is almost full, allegedly. Okay, I got one more march for it. I'll take some time to clear my hospital after. Take like a bit of a hospital break. Wait a minute. Looking pretty good. Let's see what they're saying. Focus fight here. Okay. Did I hit one of these? Do I be selfish? It's right here. I have no— oh wait, you get materials from that? Yo, maybe I should go to runes more. What the hell? That was like the first Guardian I hit of 2026. Or, I guess it's not a Guardian, but you know what I mean. Guardian-esque thing. Wait a second, chat. You're kind of cooking. This is gonna be a good report for... If my Arthur is not getting good report in this situation, then it's not a good march, but I think it's doing really well. Oh, looks like we're collapsing a bit here. Ooh, overextension by me. Yeah, the murder ball's literally dead. there's no one here. What am I supposed to do? I guess I just sad face, huh? I was in the hospital, yeah. It was a good attempt. Alright. There should be a healing rune here, right? Yeah. Grab the healing rune real quick. Use the healing city skin. Press heal button. Go back to Twilight Falls. Even though it's only works for one of my marches, but sure. Just getting a random triple stat. And then we will go in with this guy. Oh, I want to check that this report. It should be pretty good. I think we cooked that one, except at the end. But why can't I? Tripping? Yeah, pretty good. I mean, QSH is always going to be better. But I think it did do better than the GG that I was using earlier. Let's check the bottom side. Someone wants to see the KP numbers on the side. Whoa, whoa, 1093 got it. I am so... That is crazy. Oh, wait. What's wet? What's the wet coalition? Is that... I mean, that's water camp. It has to be, right? Wait. Yeah, okay, never mind. The water camp got it. I was like, what? There's no way 1093 got it. I mean, there is a way. There's a very close fight down there. But like... Oh, look at the numbers here too. I think they've been fighting more, like, longer than us. I feel like our murder ball actually started a bit later than theirs. But yeah, our water camp allies are able to get it, although 1093 almost recaptured that. Do you see that? I actually thought 1093 had it for a bit. Shout out to them. Let's lock in, chat. They got the best march in the game right now. QSH plus ZL. And I'm already half health. What's going on? Why am I like 0 HP? I didn't get hit by anything. What the? I just got skill dumped by AoE. I didn't hear no horns blare, no nothing. That's crazy. I don't know, chat. That's not a skill diff to me. I think that's I don't know. A unlucky moment right there. I've never seen that before. I felt like I was just paper for a second there. QSH diff, you think so? Well, I mean, like, I've never just walked into a murder ball just half health without seeing red borders around my screen. That's so interesting. I'm just gonna stand still here. If I die, I die. I'm dying on this hill. Oh. Maybe a bit further up the hill. I'm dying on this hill. Oh, why am I moving? Oh, okay, well, my guy just wanted to die. That's okay. What the heck? I swear I told him to stay still. Sometimes I think I click and then I accidentally hit a march. Well, look at that. Pretty good report right there. We shall take it. I'll call that a 1 for 2, even though it isn't. Alright, I'm actually starting to wake up a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed yet. Now it's actually a reasonable time for me to get up. 7:18 a.m. I mean, this is still earlier compared to what I normally wake up to, but I guess, you know, still decent. Someone's using Attila. What would the Attila march be? I'm not good at cooking up these combos here. Yeah, they're gonna be able to push back into the ball, which is okay. To be honest, I don't think 2489 is very concerned about the honor. I think we just want to get as much KP as possible. I mean, it'd be nice, but at least for me, my priority is getting KP so I could get the 10% attack. I'm at 4.3. It's pretty good. That means I got 20 million KP so far, right? Is that what it means? Oh no, my... Okay, wait, I can't check. I'm like right there. Like right here. I'm at the border of death right now. Where's the ball? There's no ball. Okay. Just play smart then. Oh, play smart, and then my march just gets like. Sometimes I feel like my march is just. It feels like I'm in the ocean, you know? The tide's just pulling it away in some random direction. I like how the murder ball's trying to hit the guy, the boss guy. That's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, fair. Get your. I don't even know what you get. Yeah, probably gems and like a material or something. Alright, the push back starts again. Now that's a tanky Arthur right there, what the heck? They have like a whole mini murder ball up top, bro. Trying to get some skill so I could perhaps cycle it into this, but they pushed so far back that I couldn't do it. Oh well. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. I'm just gonna stand still. Hands off the keyboard, eyes closed. Our time has come. See you later, chat. Blech. Deciding a lot longer than I thought we would, to be honest. There we go. Oh my gosh, we cooked. What the heck? I should do that more. What the? Thought that'd be like even, but that was like 1 mil posy. Maybe this march is cooking. Yeah, there's like a contingent of marches in the back here, just trying to hold on to their runes. So they're gonna have their runes for the rest of this fight for sure. Because it's not worth the resources to murder ball up here and murder ball down here to deny them. Let's take the positive trades and go. Oh yeah, let's check my KP. Yeah, we're at 20 mil. Over here. Holy crap. I'd almost be top 10 in the other zone. I'm playing Strife. I'm backup, I think. So maybe I'll stream it. If I can. I don't know how it's gonna work. Because I don't think we're casting it this time. Oh shoot. My hospital's like legit full. Did I not heal it last time? Awkward. 1 sec. Did I take deaths? How did I not take deaths there? What the heck? Clutch. I healed the hospital but forgot to collect. So, or speed up and collect. So that's awkward. New move. At least if I got deads, it would have been archers. Which is weird to say because usually I run out of archers, but this KVK, it's been so cav focused, it's crazy. Although we have had archer rallies and infantry rallies, but I feel like the majority of it has been cav. Maybe it's just cav meta 2026. Although there is going to be infantry commander releasing soon, right? Or so I've been told. I did not get the 3 stalker kills now. I think I only have 1. But I check that. Yeah. Wait, what do you get? Maybe I should try to get those actually. Oh, 500 gems? Nah. I'll get it. I'll get him if we're not fighting. So either you have to go out of the murder ball to get him, or if it's in the murder ball, it just gets 1 shot. So I was able to get one of them in the murder ball. I wasn't able to get the second one. Okay, let me fight with 2 hands. Oi, 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 oi. Red border? How? Okay, that's how. That's how. I'm a bit far up. I'm a bit far up. Okay, we should be good now. I think we're just getting hit by arrow towers, to be honest. Walk up a little bit more. A bit too much. Here we go. This is a good spot right here. Looks like a slow retreat. I wish I could WASD this guy. Can you imagine? Oh wait. New tech, WASD movement. They just add that to League of Legends. Or imagine they added controller support where you could use your joystick. Low key. I guess it only worked with one march, so how would you control 7 marches with that? That'd be kind of fun. There'd be so much skill expression though. I don't know if Rock's ready for that form of that much skill expression. We already have enough with the march stuff. Ooh. How's Water losing 5 versus 1? Because 1093 is the strongest kingdom in the game. And they're also winning. So. Yeah, looks like I'm missing the stalkers this time as well. That's okay. Yeah, Water's winning pretty handily over there. Well, not handily. It's been a back and forth affair, but they have control of their runes, so. I think though that 1093 is going to be making it as annoying as possible for them. The 1093 plan is going to be the old 60 GC plan, which is fight as much as possible against Water Camp, because they know that Water Camp's going to run out of speed ups and resources. Which is very smart. You have to think about it from 1093's perspective. They are pretty much a whale kingdom now. They have so many whales there that like speed up regeneration isn't going to be a problem for them. And they've been in an off season for 5 months, so it's like they have all the speed ups and resources in the world. So the KVK is going to come, I think in my opinion, the KVK is going to come down to how much Water Camp it has in the tank for KL. And the more that 1093 drains that, the better it is for them. So they're just going to keep fighting Water Camp whenever possible. Yeah, they always have a contingent of marches in the top here, keeping their runes alive. I mean, the reports always look so good until you sat face and then it evens out. But yeah, if I was not sat facing, this march is actually cooking. I'm a Arthur Achilles believer now, Kelvin, if you're still here. You're getting pelted by arrow tires right now, huh? Yeah. Can't do much about that. Uh-oh. The arrow towers is gonna bring my trades all the way back down to even from that 1.2 to 2, 1.2 to 0.2 trade that I had earlier. That's okay though. Yo, the marches sprinting through us is actually kind of destroying my positioning because I keep clicking on them instead of trying to walk back home or walk back and reposition. Maybe that's attack. Oh, I forgot. I don't have a preset for this.
No knight who
There we go.
at my table is above any other.
Sweet. Yeah, it's still... The last trades there were bad, but it's all good. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a pretty similar situation to this bottom side, actually, compared to this top side. From what I'm seeing, it's been a tide of just back and forth field fighting. Where we would have had control of the ruin as well, if it weren't for the marches up top, which is exactly what's going on here. Although, oh my gosh, this is a pretty far back or walk back, and also there are a lot of people in water camp that are just walking back home, which you cannot be doing in ruins if you want to compete for them. So to be honest, 1093 might be cooking down there. It's just illegal to walk back in ruins, especially with the skill that we have right now, the tide, where you just walk home or you teleport home when you sad face. Even without that, to be honest, that doesn't really change much actually. Now that I think of it, because like as soon as you sad face, you just instantly bring your second march into the rune anyways. So. But at the same time, I kind of understand from Watercamp's perspective, if you're like a lower seed player, that's just like the norm for runes in the lower seed, is that you walk back home. And also, if you're trying to save up on speed ups and resources, when you're red like that, that's the best time to go home. Because the worst trades are when you're like super low. So it's kind of like a both sides, seeing both sides of the coin type of deal. Yeah, Wire should have 200 more players, but you don't really know how many people actually wake up for these rune fights. Like, I don't know. As long as they're up for Kingsland, that's all that matters. I mean, also past 7. I shouldn't say that's all that matters, because we could lose past 7 and just lose the KBK, I guess, but Kingsland's what matters most. We'll have to see how they do in KO. But my goodness, is 1093 looking dominating this KVK, huh? Now, if they're looking dominant because they're fighting against Water Camp, or if it's because they're really strong, we'll have to see. I think it's because they're really strong. Water Camps look solid against them, to be honest, at times. Like, they've been holding their own against 1093. Well, I'm in the back. Make him get closer to the pass. No, the Tilla marches are so that they could just damage people that try to attack them when they're trying to preserve their runes. Wow, that's really fob of me, preserve. The accent that I don't have just came out for some reason. Alright, we're gonna start getting pushed back here. Dead. Were they able to take it back? They were. Wow. That bottom side is crazy to me. It's just so many people. Let's do a KP check. Where are we at? 25? Not bad. So we should be at like, how much damage if I had to guess? We're at 5.5. 5.4. Pretty close. Now we're at where we should have started this tide at, but I was slacking in. Well, I wasn't slacking. It was I don't want to fight in the middle of cities in the other zone. Oh shoot, my other march. Wait, give me a sec. Almost forgot about the QSH. Sweet. And water, I mean, 1093 is doing really well. I'd love to like look at their murder ball more to analyze like how they're doing it. I think they're just really good at timing pushes, you know what I mean? Like everything 1093 do is very intentional. I think the difference between 1093 and water camp is that like outside of oh my gosh, that's how you know it's so early in the morning. Outside of the, you know, obvious account differences, speed up and resource differences, but the strategies, the strategic differences I feel like are more profound than anything, because I feel like it's hard to, I mean, I'd assume, I'm not in water camp, but I'd assume it's hard to get everyone in 5 different kingdoms all on the same page, and they're just kind of going off markers, and obviously like a lot of people don't listen to markers. I could, like, a lot of people in one kingdom doesn't listen to markers. I can't imagine 5 different kingdoms, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be kind of crazy. So everyone's kind of playing, I'd assume in water camp that they're playing kind of, you know, off instincts versus the purposeful play of 1093, and that being a big difference maker. Because I played with it against 1093 too many times. This is like our, what, 5th KVK together? 4th KVK together, so I've seen the 1093 effect, I guess. My goodness, I gotta drink some water. There we go. Is Guajamata Cordoba still the siege meta, by the way? Because I have, like, whenever I see a siege commander, like, I don't even know the new ones anymore. We got Steven or something. Is that even new? I don't know. We got some new siege commanders I don't even know. But it looks like people are still using the good old Guajamata Cordoba, which is like last year's meta. I remember I wanted to max those two commanders because I was getting cooked by Redline in the KP competition. In the last 2377 KVK we had in 60 GT, so... Yeah, we're cooking right now. Just stand still in the way here. They're gonna push into us eventually. I wish I was a bit more healthy though. Yeah, they were doing damage right now on me. Just get sad faced here. One last skill. There you go. Oh, we're unit reinforced. Oh shoot, that guy used their city skin. The new city skin effect. I think if you're like a whale, you have a city skin where you can heal your units on the spot. That's actually kind of broken for altars, huh? I just realized. Wait. We almost got it, actually. What the heck? Aw, man. They're so close. The Cav marches, the Belisarius. And then now there's gonna be more, and then we're getting pushed back. We were like literally 2 seconds away from getting the runes, actually. It's kind of crazy. Considering that, like, this never happens. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Outside of the count difference, it's also strategic diff. It's pretty much mirrored what's going on this side and that side. There's back and forth where there's like a contingent of murder, like a couple marches from the other side that makes it so that they still hold the altar. US players probably need to work. Oh, I guess that's true. As someone that works from home and does this content creation thing, I think I've been doing it full time. Like you forget about the work schedule, low key. I'd actually argue that for the US are too early for work, unless you work like a 6 AM shift. Because right now it's, what is it right now? 7:47. I guess it depends how long your commute is, right? If it's an hour commute, then you're probably like getting ready right now. If you're East Coast, if you're West Coast, you woke up at 3 AM for this? I don't know. If you're dedicated, sure, but Not gonna lie. In 60 GT, there would be runes and at 4 a.m. Am I up? No. Hell no. And to be honest, 60 GT didn't really do runes anyways because we were outnumbered. So. Yeah, rune fights are not a priority, which makes sense. You don't want to take off. Can you imagine someone taking off work for runes? I'm sure people used to do that in like Prime Rock, but nowadays, I don't know. Unless you're like a leadership. And then even then, it'd be kind of tough to justify. By the way, these murder balls are getting more and more lopsided for us, I think. Low key. I mean, maybe it's just copium, but I feel like the pushes are getting faster. And I know we're trading relatively positive compared to them. I keep telling people I wish I started content creation during COVID, bro. That would be crazy. I like literally started my channel after COVID. But like if I started in like 2019, to be fair, I got my PC upgrade like 2021, and then I started streaming 2022 or 23. Might have been 22. Oh, you know why? Oh, yeah. I started streaming Rock ever since they released a PC version. That's why I started streaming Rock. And that's why I started late. But they released a PC version in 2022. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's no excuse. Time to start streaming. Because I didn't like blue stacks at all. No. We have a built PC here, like my dad builds on my PC. So whatchamacallit? Like I've been slowly upgrading all my stuff. Low key, I'm lucky I bought RAM last year because I was talking to Cortex about it. I don't know if Cortex told you guys he bought a new PC for like a lot of money. I don't remember the exact amount, but it is egregious. It's like double the amount I spent on mine, I think. But yeah, it was double actually. But it's all the new stuff, so buying a PC in this market and the AI economy is crazy. Sweet. Good trade. Good trade. Is my hostel almost full again? No, not really. Yeah, the microchips will be going crazy. I heard that they're like in the videos, like for starting up production of their 3000 series GPUs because it doesn't take any production time away from the AI stuff, so that's how you know it's kind of dystopian a little bit. How much KP do I have? Not bad, Kelvin. I'm at I think 30 mil, 28.5. Not bad. I'm at 76th place. And considering that I started a bit later than most people, I'd consider that a W. In terms of, we're at 5.9% damage, or attack. So, we're getting up there, man. We're getting up there for the attack numbers that we wanted. Okay, wait. I don't wanna. Oh, it says charge. I don't know if that's like leadership or they're just a guy saying church. I'm just gonna play passively for now. See where it takes me. Yeah, looks like we're pushing a little bit. Okay, not bad. Push up even more. Oh, they're full retreating. Alright, let's go. Target, go! Go crazy! Oh no, I lost my rage skill. That sucks. I like this Arthur Achilles March. It does feel pretty good. It feels pretty, like, it does a lot of damage. 100%. I understand the appeal. Alright, we're just gonna go to the front lines here. This is where the real KP's at. And just tickle some of these marches on the way out. Wait, this guy did not want to be here, I think. Someone's scouting my march. Uh-oh. The BQ in the middle of the murder ball. Ruining my positioning again. What do you guys think is the best rune march, by the way? Am I trolling with my rune selection, or my march selection right now, or are these bis? Like, is Arthur Achilles plus QSH Juga? Because I see a lot of people using the inf still. Maybe I should use my inf just to see. But I think my too much rotation does the most AoE damage. QSH Sajar. Oh yeah, I don't have that though. I guess best of what I have. Bai Chi still good. Alright, let's use Bai Chi. Let's try it out. Because Bai Chi is good when you're like sad facing, right? Is it BQ Liu Che? Yeah, my it's doing pretty well. I think it's doing better than the GG. So thanks for the suggestion. Alright, let's try it out. This is for science. Maybe I'll just do an even 3 rotation. Archer Inf Cav, Archer Inf Cav type of vibe.
Might maketh righteous.
All right, the BQ infantry main, stand up. Are we still relevant? I said we because I wanted to be an infantry main so bad. Just didn't crit anything, so now I'm a cav main. Are we still relevant? Yes or no? I mean, to be fair, infantry should be the weakest because it's the latest. It's the whatchamacallit. There's an archer commander and a cav commander that released after. Like, infantry is due for a commander, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. I wish I understood what that meant, but what's up? Could someone translate that for me? Watch him be cussing me out. I'm just saying what's up. I wish chat had an auto translate feature, low-key. That infantry means QSH users can't stand long in a murder ball. Is that where most of QSH's KP comes from? Infantry mains? Interesting. What am I doing, by the way? Where am I? Yo, I'm looking at chat. What? I'm like... Forgive me, chat. Give me a sec. Let me lock in. Stand still. And cook. Are we cooking? I'm getting pelted by arrows, that's for sure. Both archery arrows and arrow towers. Oh! Oh, just that thing just insta died. Yeah, we're not getting our green guys today. Oh, nice. Are we well coordinated? I guess so. You know what? I'm not even in VC. I just realized. Wait, this whole time I should be in VC. What the heck? Huh. We have VC, right? Yeah, we do. Oh well, I'll survive without it, I guess. I was not on Discord this whole time because I really just woke up and went to runes. Oops. I mean, hey, like, I didn't get kicked out of the alliance yet. I've been in the murder ball this whole time, so I guess we're doing okay. Oh man, that's so funny. To be fair though, it's hard for me to stream while in VC, I think. Cause like there's so many things, like inputs going into my brain and my ear that like if I'm not talking to anyone or like if there's like an input that's not on stream, like I have to like process it, I guess. Like it's different if I have someone on the stream because at least like they're providing entertainment value to the stream, but if there's VC and they're like talking strategy, like I kind of just freeze up. I realize that watching back on my streams that like there's so many times where I'm just like dead silent in the middle of a fight. Maybe some people like the no commentary gameplay, but I feel like I'm a better streamer when I'm not in VC. But for Kingsland will definitely be on VC. Alright, let's just stand here. That is funny though. Oh my gosh. I will say though, the 4 at 9 VC compared to the 60 GT VC is night and day in terms of what? Wait, sorry. What march are they using again? I guess I'll use QSH. In terms of like its professionalism, is that the right word? Like there's like literally only like 1 or 2 people talking to VC, and they're like the war leads, which is I guess the way it should be. But in the, I mean, if you guys watch the Ihara videos, I think it kind of encapsulates 960 VCs. Where there's literally like Live translation. Warlead speaking both Chinese, Mandarin as well as English. Go to Maka number 1. And just yelling at people. There's Hosta saying like the most outlandish shit in the background. I miss it though. Over here is just like, can we have some more support in marker 2, please? New marches, please go to marker 4. Oh, 1093 got the rune. Oh. Hey, man, that's super impressive. That is super impressive. Against 5 KDs, even if we were talking about earlier, like the reason why Watercamp might not be doing that well is because it's runes. They might not have pilots. You know, ACs usually they don't have pilots as much. And then are you really gonna take off work for runes? Probably not. But even with all of that, they're still outnumbered and they're still able to take the dub. So shout out to them. But I don't think that bodes well for the rest of our KVK. If we're like doing this back and forth brawl up here against 2377, and then 1093 is able to beat our 5, because to be honest, if we're being real, Altars is like the most advantaged a water camp will be in this KVK against 1093. So I think if anything, this just shows the strength of 1093, that even with the handicap of having less people, they still take advantages against water camp. So, and they would have taken the advantage against us too. Like, I'm not saying we would have done any better. So I just think it's Kingsland's gonna be interesting. Let's just say Kingsland's gonna be interesting. We'll have to see if we could perform and do well against 1093, but it's gonna be very, very tough. As I just face tank arrow tower to the 2 arrow towers to the face, by the way. I guess a good thing about getting hit by arrow towers though is that you're just permanently in combat. So there's no way I'm losing out on my skill cycles. But the bad thing is I'm cooked. It's all good. Someone has to tank the arrow towers, and if that's me this time, that's me this time. It is what it is. You think Kingsland's gonna be a 4 or 5 day fight? I think it might depend. I think it depends. I think 3 days. If we want to win, I think it has to be a fast Kingsland. The faster it is, the less. Oh, my hospital's full? Oh no. He's baiting me by saying we're running out of hospital space. I will heal up my hospital though as soon as we sad face this march. If it's 4 or 5 days, then I think 1093, 2377 will win. Just due to the fact that in an extended fight, from what I've seen, and I've played a lot of these high seed KVKs, from what I've seen is the side with the A seeds tends to, like, the first day they tend to get a really big advantage just because of numbers, and then the activity of the ACs tends to dwindle. I don't know if it's because, you know, when Kingsland opens, everyone's up for that. Like, everyone's gonna be up for Kingsland pass opening. But after that, I feel like it's hard for 5 kingdoms to have all of their players online at once ever again. You know what I mean? Even if it's KL. Maybe it's different for our AC allies, because I'm just generalizing here. But I feel like that's just been true in every single AC that I've seen. Fighting MP? Yo, good luck, man. Good luck. I hope it's not true. I hope that Water camp could just be on 24/7, but we'll have to see. We are going to be fighting against them, I'd assume. We might be fighting against them as soon as past 7s, to be honest, but we'll have to see. Yeah, there's the high A seeds definitely can. I think past experiences of high A seeds. Oh, by the way, we're walking back home nowadays, huh? It's the sad face back home. Anyways, my experiences of high A seeds that used to be doing this would be 1188 when they were A seed. They were pretty much an Imperium Kingdom. I think they're a good example of a good AC that just continued fighting the whole time. But not every kingdom is built like that, you know what I mean? The thing about AC kingdoms that you have to keep in mind is that not all of them queued up for a KVK like this, you know what I mean? Imperium kingdoms or high AC kingdoms, like the ones we were talking about, you sign up to go to that kingdom for a KVK of this caliber every single time. But if you're like a normal player, this KVK might not be what you signed up for exactly, you know what I mean? So, gotta keep that in mind. 3513. They have good numbers. Yeah, I mean, maybe there are like maybe even like 4 out of 5 of the kingdoms could bring out all of their players consistently, but we'll have to see. I'm hopeful though. Like their Zone 5 performance is really, really good. Even their altar performance now, is it a bit lackluster that they lost against 1093? I don't even think so, to be honest. Like, if you told me that 1093 would beat 5 kingdoms in altars, would I be surprised? No, I'd be impressed, but I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah, I'd be like, wow, that's, you know, if there's any kingdom that could do it, it'd be 1093. Alright, let's continue pushing up here. New coalition marker. Okay, there's king skills, so that means that this push is king approved. I don't know why there's double king skill. Could anyone explain to me how there's 2 king skills nowadays? Oh, one of them? Ah, one of them's a normal king skill, and one of them's like the more tankiness against arrow towers, right? I think there's like that it's not even new anymore. I'm gonna call it new though. There's a new skill where or the arrow towers do less damage to you or something. That's probably it, no? Can you show your settings on how to have Arch, Cav, and Imp instead of those heroes? I'm not too sure what you're referring to. I'm pretty sure I pretty much have default settings because I reset my settings after I got hacked. So I actually still need to adjust my settings here and there. Oh wow, this is a crazy push, by the way. People should know that those 5 KDs are not full of 100 people. That's true. But I think the sticker shock value of 1093 1 versus 5 still holds true, because it's true. They 1 versus 5. Of course, it's not 5 Imperium kingdoms, but you know, they're still very. I mean, a lot of them are very respected AC kingdoms, so. It is still an impressive feat for sure. Like we're struggling against. I mean, we're pushing right now, but we're struggling against 3 kingdoms right now. Of course, one of them is 2377. But like, you know, we've been struggling. So can you imagine even more numbers in this situation? Like, it'd be crazy. Although we also only have 1 alliance, but holy crap, we pushed them far, huh? Maybe I shouldn't be talking about struggle right now, as we push them back to their past. Did we get the altar? No, not yet. Okay, yeah, me talking about struggle right in that exact situation was kind of ironic, but trust me, it has been a tough altar. It's just right now we're somehow at their pass. I don't know what happened. Let's keep at it, man. They had weak marches. Yeah. That happens. They are a young kingdom too. I mean, is 3500 young nowadays? It's young to me, because I started in 1873. Not this account, but I started playing in 1873. Not the year, the kingdom number. But yeah. KVK 7. Youngish. Did we get altar, by the way? No, not yet. They're still running cav in there. If we don't get altar now, then we're definitely not going to get it this rotation. How many years has the kingdom been out, I think, is the real question. Is 4K out yet, by the way? Sapphix here. Then we go ahead and bring... Did my Beaky even do well last time? Let me check. It did decently, actually. Yeah. How are we doing in terms of 6.9? Funny number. Sweet. Hopefully we keep fighting after the rune's done, so that we could get the damage or the attack. Like, I'm down to clown if anyone else is. Let me see where the ball marker is. Yeah, right here. Yep. Out in a week? Ooh. Yeah, they're real. I wonder if it's gonna be like 3K, where there's gonna be like 1 million restart projects on that. Okay, so it's like a year. It's almost 2 years. I guess it's pretty old, but no, I guess it's like 2 years. What would that be for me? I'm trying to think of where my account was 2 years into the game. I was probably still building up my SOC marches, to be honest. I think that's when I started. I think that's when I started streaming. Actually, if you guys watch my first streams, I was like a low spender, like a low spender. I could still count the amount of gold chests I've bought on my account. I would favorite all of them. I mean, I'm not a big spender at all, but you know, I bought Mountain Warfare's this KVK. That wasn't a thing I did. Or that's not a thing you had to do back in the day. The Cal Karakis be so good that I max tech by Kingsland without buying Mountain Warfare, just pop-ups. And I also barb chained a lot back in the day too. That's... Barb chaining was my leisure activity. Oh man, I wish I could go back to young, spry Ploto, where barb chaining is... You can't really barb chain anymore because of the auto barb. Unless you want a barb chain in zone 4, which I guess you should be doing regardless. I think. Because there's more barbs there, because everyone's in zone 6. But yeah. Yeah, 4 or 5 march to that first tier. In a year and a half, I didn't. I think I had like 3. 2 to 3. I think it's very humbling to be at the end game of something for so long, like Rise of Kingdoms, and then go back down and start playing it from scratch. It's crazy sometimes when you remember, oh yeah, XP used to be important, you know, like oh, stars used to be important. People would actually do quests for like 100k food or something. And to be honest, that stage of a rock account might be my favorite, to be fair, like the early game. Even though it is tedious, every decision you make feels impactful, versus this where it's like I mean, it's still fun, but it's like a different type of fun. Arrow tower. See, for me, you just have to, every single time you see an arrow tower, you just have to hit it out of principle, you know? Like, it's just like a arrow tower tax. Play's playing nightmare mode. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair though, this game is actually less pay to win than some other games that I've been seeing. I think the thing that made it super pay to win was tech, but they made it better, right? Like it's actually doable for free to plays now. The fact that you don't have to like spec into every single tech until like the last couple of techs, where it's like, all right, if you wanna upgrade your all damage or this, this is not even all damage. It's like the amount of damage this troop type does. Then you need to get siege tag. It's like, god damn it. That's where I'm at right now. I think Rock got a lot better actually once Age of Empires Mobile released, because they felt like a threat to their market. I don't know. But you know how, like, if there's a monopoly, then there isn't really that much innovation. Not saying Rock has a monopoly by any means. In fact, they're getting competed by against their own games, you know what I mean? Like, Call of Dragons is like a Rock competitor, essentially. What other games could... Age of Empires Mobile was like the biggest release recently that was a competitor. But to be honest, I'm not really into mobile games like that, so I don't even know what else would be considered a competitor outside of those two. Look at the cap march out.
I am the once and future king.
Okay, now did we get altar? No. They just have like a, you go next. You go next. But they are at their pass, so I think like we should be able to get altar pretty soon. Gemming the scammer, buying resources on bots, or you play on a low seed, or you just no life it, you know. I didn't know people actually botted gems like that. That's crazy. Yeah, Redline's super busy, man. Redline's actually, I think he's coming back from his Korea trip. He went on a crazy Asian expedition, bro. He went on Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, and then Australia at the end. I'm like, bro, those are all different trips. Like, how are you doing that in like 14 days, 15 days? Like, yeah, man. It's like 3 days a country, bro. Each of those countries you could easily spend, okay, maybe not 2 weeks, but like a week. If you really want to be in the culture, yeah, you could spend 2 weeks in each of those countries. And also, I don't know why you'd want to go to Australia this time of the year. Oh, did we get it? What the hell? How do we not have it? Hey, let's go! Plus 20, plus 75. Easy dubs. I've never, ever retaken a rune before, or altar before. So, first time, there's still first times happening here in day 1861 of my account. I should travel to some Asian countries soon. I went to, my last Asia trip was Japan 2 years ago. I'm definitely going to Philippines next year. I think this year we're going to be chilling on the travel, because last year and the year before that we traveled a lot. We went to Italy, we went to the Netherlands for the rock meetup. It was a lot of travel last year. Although I guess this year we already have three travel plans already, but they're kind of like I'm going to Calgary in February for Banff and all that. And then what are we doing? I have a wedding to go to in Virginia, so I'm gonna be going into the States for the first time under sorry Canada with the whole boycott the States thing, but I have to go to a wedding. And I think we're going to Orlando for Disney because my girlfriend's family wants to go, but that's not confirmed yet. What's wrong with Australia? Oh, Australia's cool. It's just super hot there, no? Like, Ruz keeps sending screenshots about plus 40-degree weather. I'm like, yeah, does not sound very enticing to go there this time of year. Your Delta set? Let's see. Hey, yo! Oh my god. Yeah, I think it might be better than mine. And you're like a low spender. Mid-20s? Oh, that's perfect then. What the heck? There's a Ruz guy. Always, he wants to play the victim living in Australia, bro. Come on now. I live in Canada. Do you want to be here? I mean, it's not that cold right now, I think. Let me see. Let's do a temp check. Yeah, it's actually warm right now. It's 2 degrees. It's not even freezing. One thing I will say about Australia is there were a lot of flies when I went. I was like, that is crazy, the amount of bugs that they had over there. And they're like persistent flies too. They're like flies that don't care about human activity at all. You just like shoo them away, they just get hit. They don't care. And they're big as hell. Oh, you're in Toronto? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I don't live in Toronto, I live in the GTA, which is a greater Toronto area. Well, my girlfriend lives downtown, so I've actually been a Toronto man's a little bit. I've actually touched Front Street. I went to a kangaroo zoo, and then that's when I saw all of the flies. I was like, what the hell's going on? It was crazy. Drake. Drake, Poutine. What else do we have up here? The Raptors. I guess the Blue Jays. Oh man, I don't want to even talk about the Blue Jays, man. That was so sad. It's so long ago too, but it's so sad. Alright, let's go fight. But yeah, if you guys don't know, because I know a lot of people don't watch baseball internationally. The Blue Jays, the Toronto Blue Jays, which is the Toronto baseball team, were in the World Series and lost in Game 7 in overtime. I was like, damn. The one time I watch baseball, you guys got us to care. But it was a good fight though. Which city am I visiting in the Philippines? Oh, for sure Manila and for sure Cebu. I don't know if we're gonna go anywhere else yet, but that's where my family is and my girlfriend's family is. Because we're both Filipino. I'm part Filipino, she's Filipino. So in fact, where Lapu-Lapu's from is where I was born. That's a fun fact. Or I don't know if that's where I was born. That's where I used to live. I used to live in Mactan. Then William Wallace, the BQ. I think it's worth, but I would also wait unless you're in KVK because you could save the gold heads, right? I don't know. I actually don't know the exact details of the events, but I'm assuming you could save the gold heads. I'd save the gold heads to see what the new infantry commander is and see if that's worth spending your gold heads versus BQ. Perhaps that new infantry commander plus Liu Che. I would assume the best. It might be BQ plus the new infantry commander might be the new smite damage meta, but it might still be usable with Liu Che. Who knows? I actually forget if BQ or Liu Che is better. I forgot what the consensus was because it's been so long since I've played this game. But I actually forgot what BQ does. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty good actually. When's the new inf coming? I don't know the exact date, but it was rumored to be January, right? Or early February? Liu Che better? Yeah, I love Liu Che, man. He's one of my favorite commanders. Even though, like, I had so much fun with that guy when I versed 960, just cheeseburgering. Haven't cheeseburgered since, but what? Whoa, wow. What is going on right now? Huh. Okay. We literally have a marker saying block. Let me attack move, maybe. Because you can't cheese out of the gate anymore. It's actually so good. I love that change. You can't cheese out of the gate anymore. Because before you'd be able to attack like on this side of the gate, for example, but now you actually have to go through. So we could actually farm some KP here if they want to keep going. New coalition marker. Spam. All right. Look at all the every point. Oh, this guy's in the pass. What the heck? Super Cow is in the freaking pass. How's that possible? Yeah. If you're going to KVK, then just go BQ. Probably. I'd ask for a second opinion on it though. I don't really trust my. Like, I'm not too much in the know. Like, that's a Blecht question right there. Yeah, I think Hannibal Barca, one of the greatest commanders of all time. I think Genghis Khan is crazy too. How weak that guy is compared to. Whoa, we're in. It'd be crazy if you could like go into the pass, Loki. Just with marches, you know. Open rally. These guys are funny. Am I really going to be pass sitting for the rest of this? I mean, it's almost done. And we almost got the attack. Oh, wow. Nice. Next time when we have 6 marches, we're for sure going to have the attack. How are those guys like in the past though? I want to know. I want to know the tech. Alright, we're just gonna be here, I guess. Everyone's leaving. Are we supposed to leave? I guess it's a good time to refresh. If anything, it's a good time to refresh and we could try the commander again. We could try the Arthur commander. Wow, what a... I mean, it was a good fight for like an hour and a half. Maybe even 2 hours. I'll give him 2 hours actually. But let's check the bottom side. Oh, it's a similar situation on this side, huh? Yeah. I mean, Watercamp's at least trying to push out, but they are actually outnumbered. Yeah, I think Watercamp already gave up. They knew as soon as 1093 took the altar. They're like, there's no point. Which I guess makes sense. This is gonna be the best trades of the pass of the thing. Let's take a look at the trades overall. I think still the best commander is QSH. QSH Zhuge Liang. And I actually think, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this Arthur. This is a sad face Arthur too. 3.9 million to 1.1 million. Do I still think Zhuge is better? Yeah, I do. But I think Arthur and Achilles is a close second, to be honest. And then I didn't really get to use the BQ plus Liche that much, but I'll give it a third. Cav's always better in our altars. Yeah, perhaps it's just the maneuverability, right? Alright, well, we'll call that a victory. I'm just gonna stand here inside of the altar, most probably, just get some free honor. Let me see. This Cortex guy's still streaming. Who do we raid? Do we raid Black or Cortex? Or Gray, actually. Is Gray still streaming? I haven't raided Gray this whole KVK. I think I'm gonna raid Gray because I want to go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It is so early. I'm gonna go back to sleep. But I'm gonna go ahead and raid Grey Worms. Shout out to everyone that watched the altar fights. Did you guys enjoy it? Do you think I should stream altars? I might stream the next one too. It's pretty fun. Just to get back into the rhythm of creating content for Rock again. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the renaissance of Ploto gaming. And my New Year's resolution is just to stream whenever I play. So we'll be seeing more streams. I'll probably edit this into a video too, so that we could kind of have a recap of the runes. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Grey Worms. Catch you guys next time. Peace.